I thought I'd bring a quick video to you. Nomad was kind enough to send out 2 rugged cases to me, both on each end of the color spectrum, the natural color here and the black. And I thought I'd take a quick look at what you get when you purchase this case. If you're interested in pricing and availability, it will be linked in the description. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at each one of these cases. Let's start off with the natural color. Nomad's packaging is always impeccable. You can see there's an embossed figure of what this case looks like. On the back of their packaging, they give you a graph on what you should expect as your case will age, because this is Horween leather that will patina. Day 1 versus day 100. I kind of like how this day 100 is looking. And this will all vary based on, how sweaty your hands are and whatnot. So let's get into this magnetic box. As you open it, you can see that that's all you get. And there's some explanation of what Nomad or who Nomad actually is and what Horween leather is. And I can tell you right off the bat into getting into this case, you can smell the Horween. I don't even have to put my face close to it. And oh my goodness, this smells amazing. As we look around the edges, you can see there's this white protective plastic. And then inside there's a microfiber insert, and there's some Nomad branding in there. I do really like Nomad cases because they don't put any branding on the Horween. Some manufacturers do that. Let's go ahead and grab a gold iPhone, because that's probably who would get this case, and snap it in. And I can tell you right away, its fitment is perfect. All of the ports are accessible, easily accessible. And the power button is responsive, no problem there. Tactile filling. Same with the volume rocker. Can I reach the mute toggle switch? And that's always a huge test for me because I have really, really short fingernails. And then you can see that there is protection for the camera module. There is lay on the table protection, and it doesn't interfere if you have a screen protector on. This specific screen protector is a Spigen glass screen protector, and it fits perfectly. It actually gives the phone a little bit of like uniformity, because this angle on the case just floats into the glass, and that's a really nice touch. Taking a look at the ports, you can see that there is some lanyard loops on each one of these ends, and there is no obstruction of the lightning port or the speaker or microphone. Volume rockers are really nice and responsive. Like the tactile feeling of this. Sometimes leather cases like this have issues with giving you appropriate feedback on the phone itself or the buttons that are on the phone. So here's the Nomad Rugged Case in natural color. I really like this. I'm just not sure how this will age. I don't know if this would be the best selection for people with sweaty hands or, dirty hands. And in this day and age, you shouldn't have dirty hands because you should be washing them. But I could see that there being this substantial discrepancy on how this will patina versus how this white will maintain, because this white plastic's always going to remain white, and this natural colored leather is just going to get darker. So if you're a fan of two-tone colored cases, this will definitely add that splash of flair to your specific device, and it'll be unique to you, because this natural colored Horween leather will patina, and it all depends on if you have sweaty hands or not. And there's a bunch of different elements to be considered when a case patinas. Here's the Nomad Rugged Case in black. It is the same packaging and experience as what we got with the natural color. This is embossed as well, so it kind of gives you an idea of what this case will look like. Flipping it over to the back, you can see day 1 versus day 100. There's not very much variance there because black won't patina as much as you want. If you don't want it to patina as much as the natural leather, but want it to patina more than the black, I would just go for the brown. And then that gives you a nice medium. That's the mid ground for both of these cases. I'm on the extreme ends of both. Getting into this box, it's the same experience as what we got with the natural colored case. And we'll take a look at this one as well. Plastic around the side is black, and then the microfiber insertion is a little bit of a gray color, which is a nice touch. Here we can see the air pockets and the protection around the edges of the device. See how much of a barrier this provides your phone in protection of drops and stuff like that. So with that said, let's go ahead and get an iPhone 12 or 12 Pro inserted. In my case, I have a 12 Pro. Snaps into place really nicely, and no difference here. The tactile feeling of the power button is there, and the same with the volume rockers. I will say that the volume rockers on the black case are a little bit tighter, but I can still get a nice feedback response on them. Let's do the ultimate test again. Same, I can flip my mute toggle switch rather easily considering I have really small fingernails. The feel of this case feels absolutely phenomenal. And the smell, there is no such thing as smell-o-vision, but if you could smell this Horween leather, you would fall in love with it. I really, really like that. Same experience with the black. I have a Spigen glass screen protector on here, but it fits perfectly. There are no issues there, and hopefully my fingerprints help show how much of a standout feature that is. If you have a glass screen protector, I wouldn't worry about it too much because this fits right on the edge of the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro. Getting around the bottom, taking a look at the ports, you can see that there are lanyard loops here as well if that's your kind of thing. And the lightning port is still accessible. The camera module is protected for lay on the table protection if you need it, and it gives a nice even feel to the phone. So if you lay this on the table, it's not going to rock or anything like that. Same goes for the screen protector. Like this edge again just rolls off into the screen protector. It's like it's made for it. One thing you're going to miss out with if you do go with a Nomad Rugged Case is the ability to efficiently charge your device with the MagSafe if you purchase that separately from Apple. I didn't because I don't use it, and I use Nomad wireless chargers, but I have noticed one issue with the Nomad Rugged Case in utilization of their wireless charger. So if I try to place this down, it's just not going to register. It's not going to charge. So if you invested in one of these Nomad wireless chargers, I would say that you're either going to have to choose a case or get a different wireless charger, because this isn't going to charge your device at all. And it's spotty at best. Sometimes I can get it to connect, but most of the times I can't. So I'm going to try the black one as well. You're going to have to get a much more powerful wireless charger than what Nomad has to offer in this form factor. So one downside to the Nomad Rugged Case is this charger. This specific charger that Nomad manufactures does not work, and this is an older charger. I don't know how their newer ones function, but if you have this one, just know that it's not going to work with this case. Now, I don't want you to think that the Nomad Rugged Case isn't capable of wireless charging. You just have to have a stronger wireless charger. I have one of Nomad's older wireless charging hubs, and this thing performs flawlessly and charges my device with no problems. It just has to be stronger. That older base station hub is just not gonna cut it with this case. The Leather Rugged Case by Nomad is a unique leather option. It is gonna hold up better to moisture and withstand the elements a little bit better, as well as do a better job at rejecting moisture from your hands if you have sweaty hands. So when I say that is that the Apple leather case is going to absorb more moisture. Say you're in a rainy environment or you just live an active lifestyle, and this case is going to be exposed to much more moisture. This is going to patina in a more elegant way than what you would experience on the Apple leather case, just because of its design, its build quality. Before I close, I must say Nomad was kind enough to send these two cases out to me for this video. If you're interested in pricing and availability, it'll be linked in the description. Full disclosure, those links in the description are my affiliate links, so shopping through them help support content creation here on this channel. Well, that about does it for me in this one. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thanks for taking the time to watch. I'm Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one.